Good morning, Miss Volga's class. I am sorry that I can't be with you today. However, you can watch this presentation. It's my example presentation that I'm going to talk about now. And this, I'm going to tell you guys a little bit more about the September 11th terrorist attack. The September 11th terrorist attacks were when terrorists from the Al-Qaeda group attacked the United States by hijacking 4 passenger airplanes. 2 airplanes were flown into the World Trade Center building, 1 airplane was flown into the Pentagon, and the 4th airplane did not meet its intended target. It flew into a field in Pennsylvania. Who was involved in the September 11th terrorist attack? Well, the picture you see here is Osama bin Laden. Osama bin Laden was the leader of Al-Qaeda, the terrorist organization who took responsibility for the September 11th attack. And Osama bin Laden was the leader in September 2001 when the attacks took place. There were many other individuals who were part of this plan. Al-Qaeda itself is a global militant Islamic organization who targets non-Muslim individuals and groups, but especially targets Americans. When did the September 11th attacks take place? Most obviously, they took place on September 11th, 2001. The attacks took place in 3 places almost simultaneously on that morning in September. The 2 most famous took place in New York City, the 2 airplanes that crashed into the World Trade Center building. Also, another location was in Arlington, Virginia, right outside Washington, D.C. And the 3rd location where the 4th plane crashed was in a field in Shanksville, Pennsylvania. Why did the September 11th attacks take place? Well, there are many different explanations, depending on which perspective you look at, but the simplest explanation is that Al-Qaeda hated the United States. Why did Al-Qaeda hate us? Lots of different reasons, but most likely because of the interventionist policies, which basically means that the U.S. intervened, got involved with the politics in the Middle East. The U.S. intervened in many disputes between Middle Eastern nations. Also, Al-Qaeda hated the United States because we are not an Islamic nation. We do not have Islam as our national religion. And also the U.S. has many freedoms that Al-Qaeda is against. So you can see the hatred here on this picture with the burning of the American flag. So, how did the September 11th terrorist attacks relate to imperialism? Well, they related in 2 ways. They indirectly related to the indirect imperialism that the United States had intervened in the Middle East over many years in the later half of the 20th century by sticking their nose in the relationships between those Middle Eastern nations. Also, September 11th has caused imperialism in Iraq. Because of the September 11th attack, the United States decided to go to war with Iraq, and essentially we overthrew the Iraqi government by capturing Saddam Hussein. After we overthrew their government, we kind of made our own government of people who supported us, and we occupied Iraq until December 2011, when the last American troops left. So if you see these pictures here, the one on the right is a political cartoon demonstrating the fact that we were really occupying that nation for almost 10 years. And the one on the left shows the Iraqi and the United States flags being flown together over the country of Iraq. So hopefully by watching this presentation, you've learned a little bit more about September 11th and its impact on imperialism. These are some of the works that I got my information and my pictures from. I hope you guys have enjoyed this slideshow, and I hope you choose to grade it fairly. Thank you.